everybody, and welcome to the Golf Pro Drive-In. This is the Players Championship TPC Sawgrass edition, where I talk to you a little bit about playing Sawgrass, where this week's PGA Tour 5th major is being played, the Players Championship. If you've never been to Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, and visited Sawgrass, if you're ever in that area around the Jacksonville area, I highly recommend that you do so. Even if you don't play it, just drive out there. Anybody can drive up to it. Actually, I don't know. I think they do have a gate right there, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe not. But anyway, it's a fantastic place. There's 2 golf courses there. You have the Stadium course, which is where the Players Championships played, and then you have Dyes Valley, which is right next to it. Also a really great golf course. It has hosted the qualifying school for PGA Tour, Korn Ferry Tour for the last couple of years. But anyway, TPC Sawgrass. I've been fortunate enough to play it 3 times. The second time I played it, I shot 73, which is my lowest score there. I have hit the green on 17 all 3 times, and I think I have video evidence of that. I might even see if I can attach one on here for you all to see. The best shot I've hit into 17 was actually on a Sunday pin. The second time we played it, they had the pin all the way on the right-hand side where it is on Sunday.
Oh, this guy. Come on. Right over that bunker. It should trickle. Go.
Oh. It's in the hole.
Great
Or not.
shot. Oh,
Nice shot.
Chris, is that easy?
And just thought I would share a few things about playing Sawgrass and what those guys are experiencing on the PGA Tour this week for that event. Let's talk about the holes that are the most iconic. Let's talk about hole number 16, 17, and 18. So 16, par 5. I'm going to brag on my brother here a little bit. He's birdied that hole every time we've played it. He's also been there with me 3 times. But he's birdied that hole every time we've played it. And he's hit the green in 2 shots all 3 times. He's had eagle putts on that hole every time. He's probably got the all-time best scoring average on hole 16 in the world. Not necessarily a difficult tee shot. You want to hit it down the middle, and then you can run through if you hit it down the right-hand side, which is generally what I do, and then I end up having to lay up. It is not an easy layup. That tree that is short of the green and to the left, nasty. You got to lay up far enough back that it doesn't impact your second shot or impact your third shot into the green, and so it's really, really difficult. And if you do go for that green, there is no missing to the right, and you have to kind of thread a needle to miss that tree that's short and left of the green as well. So tough hole. The green's not very big. It's got a lot of depth to it, but it's not very big. And if there's one thing Pete Dye does, and you'll hear a lot about this if you watch the telecast this week, he gives you a lot of visual intimidation. A lot of times on his golf courses, and I've just played several, not only TPC Sawgrass, it's been a couple years, but I just played the Ocean Course at Kiowa. I just played Harbor Town. He does give you a lot of visual intimidation. It looks like the water's close to you, or it looks like there's not a lot of room out there. And then once you hit out, you find out, man, there really is a lot more room. Especially at Ocean Course at Kiowa, you look out off the tee and you're like, I don't even know where to hit it, and it just looks like there's a lot of trouble. There is a lot of trouble, but it gives you a lot of space to land your golf ball in. So if you can get past some of the visual things that strain your eyes a little bit, then it's not too bad. Sawgrass is really no different. And another thing about Pete Dye golf courses that I've noticed over the years, having played several, is he usually gives you a bailout area to one side or the other. Doesn't necessarily mean your shot coming into the green is going to be easier, but off the tee, generally you can favor the right side or the left side and kind of avoid the water or the penalty areas. So just something to keep in mind. And 16 at Sawgrass is very similar. 17, however, there is no bailout. You have to be extremely good at hitting your number, whatever that flag location is, whatever the total distance is. You need to be good at hitting your number, which from a golf pro drive-in standpoint, if I was going to give you anything to focus on this week in your golf game or in the future as you practice, it would be to call your shot per se. If you got a 130-yard shot, learn to land your ball, especially on approach shots. Learn to land it 130 yards. If you got a 115-yard shot or 150-yard shot, the better you are at hitting the ball flag high into the green, the better results you're going to have. You're going to have more favorable chips if you miss the green, and more than likely you're going to be closer to the pin whenever you do hit the green. And that is what 17 is all about. Whatever that distance is, you got to be really accurate at hitting that distance. And when you're playing on the PGA Tour with as firm as the greens are, and they are extremely firm, you'll see them take a nice big solid 15 to 20 foot first hop, depending on the height the ball's coming in. Now you have to be ultra accurate with your approach, especially on 17. Here's something that caught me off guard the first time I played hole 17. That green, it's not that big, and it has a tremendous amount of slope to it. I mean, a ton. It's got a lot of slope in the front where for that front pin, you know, the putt that Tiger made coming down the hill with the commentary in the background. Just a ton of slope there. And like I said, my best shot that I hit there on 17 was actually with a Sunday pin cut over on the right-hand side. And unbeknownst to me at the time, because I never played that back pin, is how much slope there was kind of in the middle right-hand side of the green. Just a ton of slope there as well that actually helps the ball feed over to the right-hand side. So if you're ever playing that hole, if you ever have the opportunity and the pin is back right, here's exactly how you need to play it. You have the little bunker that sets just short and in the middle, short of the green, but pretty much right in the middle of it. You want to hit your shot dead over the center of that bunker. And if you carry that bunker, there's a ridge right there that feeds the ball down and to the right. And I mean, that ball will feed quite a bit. So that's how you get to that right-hand side pin. I've not played a pin on the back shelf. I'd imagine it's very, very difficult, especially when the greens are firm, because you have to be so exact in where you land the ball. In yesterday's telecast, the pin was kind of back center, and you saw a lot of guys land it back there just past pin high, and it kicks over the green, goes in the water. You see other people, because of the firmness of the greens, trying to land it 15, 20 feet short of the hole, and they don't quite cover that ridge, and it catches the ridge, rolls back to the front. So it's not a very big green. It's got a ton of slope to it, and playing PGA Tour quality greens with their firmness, you've got to be super, super accurate in where you land that ball. And then you get to 18. 18 is all about the tee shot, in my opinion. The water, you don't really think about it so much on the second shot, although it can come into play, but you're basically staring it right in the face off the tee. And so you can't miss. I mean, it's just basically water, then the fairway starts. You'll see a ton of people bail out to the right, understandably so, or hit irons off the tee and just hit up the right-hand side and leave themselves a long approach. But if you can hit driver there and take on the water, and I've seen Rory do it and some different people over the past several years, you can shorten that hole a ton, and then you'll be hitting a short iron in there to make it give yourself a birdie opportunity. But it's a pretty tight hole trying to fit the ball in that fairway off the tee if you're hitting driver. Anyway, look, it's probably one of my favorite golf courses of all time. It's probably my number one. And here's the big reason why, and I think most people can resonate with this. Being a kid growing up playing video games, TPC Sawgrass was always like the elite golf course on every video game that I pretty much ever played. It was always, and I'm talking regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, all the way up through to your Xboxes and PlayStations and all that. It's just such it's always been the most fun golf course to play, I feel like, on all the video games and everything like that. So it's super exciting to play. And obviously with the Players Championship here being there as well. And then whenever you go and you play it for the first time, it's like a dream come true getting to play a golf course that you played on. You've seen it on television, it hosts a big time event, and getting to play it is just unreal. Here's the last part about playing Sawgrass that I'll tell you, and this has been universal if anybody I've ever played golf with there. When you play 17, you will be absolutely nervous. I've never played competition there. I'm telling you, every time I've played that hole, every time, I have been nervous as if I'm playing in a tournament. It's an unbelievable feeling. It's the only golf course I've ever played in my life and not played a competitive round and been nervous on. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it, but I get nervous there and I'm talking like tournament nervous. It's just an odd feeling, which I think adds to just the excitement of playing Sawgrass. So if you ever get a chance to play it and can afford it, take advantage of it. It's a unique experience. It's phenomenal. It's always in fantastic shape. I would personally tell you to play it between December and February, because that's the truest example you're going to get of what they're playing on, because you have the ryegrass and stuff in there. If you play it in the summer, the ryegrass has died out, and a lot of times they're doing a lot of maintenance on the golf course at that period, so I would not play it in the summertime. Try to play it during the winter months. But it's fantastic. And then this week for your golf game, focus on practicing and trying to land your ball pin high. If you can do that, it's going to save you some shots and give you some better birdie opportunities. Thank you for joining me this week for the Golf Pro Drive-In. Look forward to talking to y'all again next week. Who knows what the topic can be. If you got some thoughts or anything that you want to know, leave me a comment, and maybe we'll do a video on that next week. Take care, y'all. Have a great weekend.
It's a Golf Pro Drive-In.